he found it out and had quite a tough time. So just basing things on the way research has been done in the past makes it difficult for people to, for new ideas to be heard and society to progress or have different ideas. So now your researcher will have chosen the question, they'll have begun into the research methods that we'll go over a little bit more in class, and now they're looking to publish it in a journal. So these researchers have quite a bit of journals in mind. In fact, there's a lot of industry journals. So being part of, say, a health research, I would know what the top 50 journals are, and I'd almost keep an eye on when they're doing calls for research or when they are looking for a particular topic. And so I'm keeping my eye. They put a call out for something that I have research in, and I submit it to their journal. They find the reviewers, it gets peer reviewed, and then it gets published onto the web. But are all journals the same, you might ask? And the answer is no. Researchers are guided by how much clout that journal has. So publishing in a not well-known free journal is not as prestigious as publishing in something that has been around for years and years. The best people publish in this. It's pretty exclusive. And one of the other ideas is that if there's a pay to get your paper published in, then that's usually a bit more prestigious than publishing in one that's free to do. Or consequently, the people have to pay to subscribe to certain journals, and so those have a higher reputation than people who have to who have their journals published in free ones that you could find on the internet. Now, what this factor is called the impact factor. That is what researchers are looking for out of their journal publications. Can I get this into a journal that has a high impact factor? And that works with citations. How many times has articles from this journal been cited in other research papers? But the idea is starting to change a little bit more. It seems like for researchers, it seems like a pretty bare bones way of calculating what has higher prestige and not. And so they're starting to go to a little bit more of a different equation or a different metrics that adds a whole different components of things together to see which ones are the best. And so that's just a quick overview. I'm conscious of the time. So what I've talked about in this one was what academics can add to the research area. We are the home, universities are the home, and your professors are the top researchers in their field. But research isn't just a university endeavor. In fact, it has our entire lives are almost custom tailored to what's happened in research before it even hits our eyes. The funding models, which are quite interesting, and how we're able to get certain science, how we're able to be able to hear about these things, or researchers even have the money to study them. And then we talked about research questions, research methods, the critiques of these types of things, and what happens at the end when research is published in journals or available to book writers to be able to publish theirs, or for the media to pick it up and be able to use it in different speaking points there. So just a quick overview. It's something that I love. There's lots of opportunities in research, and although it does take a little bit of a scientific mind, although I appreciate, I don't subscribe to the left brain, right brain idea and think that we all have it in us. It's just whether it's our preference or not. Back to the learning styles, talk about that. And so I'm going to leave you there. Hopefully I've opened the door enough for you to start thinking about your research and what you're doing in university in a little different light. And until next time, I'll see you soon.